Kawile members, welcome to another episode of MASANDAWANA CUSTARD. With me, your host, Miner Ali. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If it's your first time on the channel, hit the like and subscribe button. I preview Marumo Gallants versus Mamelodi Sundowns game. Another tough game playing against the relegation team, that relegation phase team, the team that's fighting for their lives. It's not going to be easy. I think we saw what happened against Amazulu FC, and now we are taking Marumo Gallant, who has been having a good run in the Confed Cup. They're in the semis, but things are not looking good for them in the PSL, you know. And I think it's gonna be a very, very tough game for us. I think it's one game where you can expect us to have a team that we will share maybe a ball possession. If they come out guns blazing, they play at their normal way, how they usually like to control the ball possessions and all of those things, you know. Now looking at what stats does say about this game, we look at the stats. Head-to-head stats, we have played 8 times against Marumo Gallants. Marumo has won. They has never beaten us in the PSL era. In the Dstv games, and we have won all five of those games, and 3 of those games have ended in a draw. And in those games, 18 goals have been scored. 4 goals scored by Marumo Gallants, and 14 of those goals scored by Mamelodi Sundowns. And last time we played against them in the cup, we beat them 3-1. And coming into this game, Marumo Gallants has been having a very interesting run of games, you know. Keeping in mind that they play in the PSL and they are still in the Confed Cup, you know. Coming into this game, they played 2-2 draw against Maritzburg United. One game they have to fight very hard to get to at least a single point. Because of Marumo, at one time Maritzburg United was leading. Marumo had to come back from behind, and they won 1-0 against Pyramids. Before that, they draw against Pyramids again in Egypt. They played draw against Super Sports, they won against Chipa, and they played a draw against Kaizer Chiefs. And you can see that they are not winning a lot of games, but they are a team that fights hard. You can't underestimate them. I think they have a spirit of never dying attitude. You know, you can't underestimate them. And how Marumo plays normally? They normally play with a centre back pairing of Taure and Tsepo Gumete, and they have been doing very well. Those guys. I think the combination is working. You can't even see that they are missing a player like Letonolo Nonyani, you know, who has really been out for some time with the injury. But I think the pairing now is getting there, and you can see that it's one of those things that the communication is well. The team looks better, and on their right back they usually play with Mpomvelase, who got the energy. He attacks and he still gives the same energy in defensively wise, even though sometimes I think he can be a little bit emotional and play those tackles and and get those yellow cards very very early in the game. But I think he's having a good run and he gives them a lot, you know. And on the left side they have Mabocha, underrated left back that I've seen in the PSL. Like I've been saying, that he reminds me of Kuliso Mudau at the time that he was playing at Black Leopards. I think they have similarities in those things, and I think it's one player that I think he's underrated, you know. And usually in the middle field they play with pivot of Muhumi and Ngema, you know. But in the game against Chipa, in the game against the Maritzburg United, they rested Ngema. They play with Mpambaniso, pairing of Mpambaniso and Muhumi, you know. And you can see they are very good. it doesn't matter who they play in that team. They still got that, you know. And Muhumi, you know, how important is Muhumi for the team? He's very important for them. He helps them to connect the passes, to play those. To get those balls behind the defense, you know, which is not easy, but I think he has really been chipping in a lot of them, and also in set pieces he also comes to play, you know. And on the left side, on the midfield on the left side, they probably play with Sbeko or play with Utladisa, you know. Utladisa is more of a skillful player. He takes on players and all of those things. And Sivego is more of a tactical and technical player. You know, he gives them a lot of stability. Also, there defensively wise, he also can also help Mawoja. You know, when situation needs them to do that, because of they are a team that puts a lot of players going forward, you know, and you could see how they play. You need players that got stamina to play in such a thing, you know. And on the right side, they're playing with the exciting Ngu, Lisiva Ngu. I think he's a good player. He's talented boy. He's skillful, and he's just like Abumpom Velase and a lot of them. He has energy. He's passionate and he's comfortable. I think one has to say kudos to the coaches that are giving those players a freedom to express themselves. That's why you are seeing Marumo Gallants playing like this, you know. And up front there, you'll get a player like Guaping and Chivararo in the up front. They probably play with both of them in this game, you know. And Chivararo, I mean, what a season is saving. I think it's one of the players that we when you talk about maybe player of the season, maybe you should consider him, considering the season that he saved. And underdog, nobody paid a lot of attention to him until now. You know, he's there, he's chasing the top goal scorer accolade, you know. And I think he's one of the players that and one who should consider. And also Letsia Kuapeng and what he gives them, how he holds the balls, and then how he contributes to the good run that Marumo Gallant has been having, you know. And you can see that it's one of those things that you look at and you say Marumo Gallant and is having a good season, you know. And with their goalkeeper also stopping a lot of keeping them in play, you know, whenever they got their own attacks and they get them. And you have to compliment the team that is looking good. The team is looking good. And you can see sometimes they can win the game from the bench because of some looking at the game against Maritzburg United. They didn't play with Abongema. Chivararo was not playing, but when they saw that Maritzburg is leading, they put those players in. You know, they introduced Abu Manaka, they introduced Abu Kumalo, you know, and it was also evident when they were playing in the Confed, you know, against the Aloy Lipopo. They introduced Abu Manaka, Abu Kumalo. They can also play introduce guys like Abu Magudubela. They can introduce Abu Mdlinzo. They still have players like Abu Maroisani on the bench. You know, you can see that it's a team that really has a lot in them, and players that are combining very well. The team spirit is good, and Marumo Gallant is a really impressive team. Just unfortunate to find them where they are now, you know, but their fighting spirit will get them through, you know. And what you expect when you're playing against Marumo Gallant, it's a team that they press high. They have a good ball rotation, and how it's amazing how they find each other with ease. You know, it's just easy how those passes connect, and they don't struggle to find each other, which is something that you must admire at, you know. And a team that believes in keeping the ball positions, and again, kudos to the coaches to give them the freedom to do that, and how quick they move the ball, you know. But even doing that, they still have the ability to find each other in right positions and attacking the teams, you know. Then it's an energetic team. When you see them, there's a lot of energy. Like I said, our team players players like Abumpo Velase, Abumabota, Lucky Muhumi, Ngema, whether it's Ngema or it's Mapambaniso, they still have the same energy they put into the game, you know, which is it's really good, you know. Even though when they move the ball very quick in the final third, and you will see those crosses now trying to find Abuchi Variro, Abolitia Kwapeng, you know, and it's something that you must expect when you're playing them. And I think this one game where Mamelodi Sundowns will be tested, our defense especially will be tested when we play against Marumo Gallants, you know. And it's how I think we might expect, and how I think we might line up for this game. I think we will still play with Ronald Williams. But I think he also needs to come up to the party now, you know. We can't always applaud the clean sheets, but sometimes it's been rescued by defenders. The Rook saved the ball, which he was beating it. I think maybe he needs to rest. I don't know, but something must be done. And even how we defend the corners. I mean, now it's a concern how we concede from such, and knowing that we have a coach that is being hired to deal with those, a set pieces coach. Then if a team will concede a lot of goals from corner kicks, then question must be asked, is he really contributing to the team? I'm just saying. Now play with, I think in our right back, we should play with Mondao, play with Grand Gegana, and AB Boitol, and play with Mudiba, Mukwena, and Mkulisi, and Neo Mayema, and play with Shalulile, combined with him Serino, and also play with Tembazwani up front, you know. Yeah, it's going to be entertaining game. Both team that likes to play football, and hopefully Marumo Gallants will sit back and try to catch us on counters. You know, I think they should come out, play the way they have been playing all along, and we will see an exciting game. But if they resort to the low block and try to catch us on counter, it will be disappointing, you know, man. And I think even they try to take us toe-to-toe, they might get something out of there because of I think they have the ability to do that, you know. And yeah, let's see how it plays. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Let's keep the channel growing. Let's go to Pitamukawa, RFA, get the tickets, and yeah, enjoy the game. Hopefully, the both teams will come to the party and deliver a good game, you know, to the supporters, you know. My name is Miner Ali. You've been watching MASANDAWANA CUSTARD, and Gasona Style is it's a rap, guys.